So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence, he has a huge influence on any team he plays in.
Leading from the back, as it were.
Exactly.
Now it's Haaland. Beckham trying to keep... And the shot! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So the game... Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to intimidate.
Collier. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. That has not gone well. It's a promising position. Saliba gets a foot in and wins the ball. Looking to play him in. And it's Gullit. And here's Rudy.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Not the most accurate pass. Looking for the run. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. He won't be happy with that one. Gullit. Now it's Haaland, distributed tidily.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Out to the right. Deep cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
There's the delivery. Can he stop it going out? Now that looks a decent ball. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Beckham. He's got away. Beckham with the cross. Casillas deals with that nice and simple. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Hullet, and he's Hullet! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Dida claims it, safe hands. Rivaldo, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Now it's Beckham. Haaland. And that's another good win of the ball. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Dida breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Albert Ferrer.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, well measured. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Corner number 2 then. Cleared without complication. Makaleli. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Nicely spread. He can run onto that. Up he goes! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
Changement.
And the action is back underway. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, lovely bit of skill. Koller. That pass isn't the best. Now it's Rooney. Oh, no joy this time. That's a sharp pass. Gerrard. And it's Roberto Carlos. He's a sharp little ball here. Spread it left. Costa Curta getting this one clear. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. And Batistuta! Mighty close.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Changement en cours.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Pullet stood his ground strongly. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Collar.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Makaleli. And here's Haaland. And this is Beckham. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Fernando Torres. He's had it taken off him. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go... Oh no, what has happened here? Keeper's got good distance on that. Pass somewhat off target. Beckham providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Roberto Carlos. Crossed in once, he rises! Oh, crossbar! He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Can he get it through? And he is slightly undercooked. He's had a shot! He's got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Delivers the ball. Bullish header! Harmlessly behind.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
So here comes the substitution.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
But they've got it again. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Rui Costa. Now, can they get him away? Rivaldo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Gerrard. Decent chance! And he should have made it 4. Albert Ferrer. Rui Costa. Costa Curta. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Makaleli. Nicely weighted ball. This looks promising. And that was asking just too much of him. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. And he's in a Beckham! All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Cross to the back post. Oh, what a climb! Final touch was poor. Albert Ferrer. Just 5 minutes left. Played back in, and he welcomes it in. Played out to the left flank. Roberto Carlos. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's Batistuta. And again they run up against stubborn defending. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
He's gone direct here.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Is there any support? He must shoot! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Rivaldo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.